Exway at this moment is my favorite electric skateboard under $1,000, and they've come out with some new accessories. So when you buy an Exway, it comes with 80mm wheels, but now you can upgrade to 83mm for the back wheels and 85mm for both the front and the back wheels. When you get the Exway, it comes with orange wheels, but now they also have wheels in this greenish teal color and also in black. They also now have new bushings. The Exway's trucks are made by Seismic, so these new bushings are actually from Seismic. The new orange bushings are not the same as the default ones that come with the Exway. The orange ones that come with the Exway are 89A. If you want the softer 86A bushings, they're also in orange. The blue bushings are 90A, so the blue bushing should be very, very similar to the default orange bushings that come with the Exway. There are red bushings that are 94A, also purple bushings that are 98A. For the past few months, I've been using 80mm in the front and 83mm in the back, and I love it. I think it's a great setup. I've now put on the 85mm black wheels on the Exway just to see if I can feel any difference. The 85mm wheels and the 80mm wheels have some differences, not just in size. What my contact at Exway told me was that the 85mm wheels and the 80mm wheels, they use slightly different formulas. The 85mm wheels, the edges are also a little bit rounded, and the 80mm wheels are more for people who want like maximum performance. Oh shit, I ripped it. Be careful not to lose that. As you can probably tell here, I don't change wheels very often, but Antonio was with me, so he gave me some tips. So when you change the wheels, I used to take off the bearings using a tool, but Antonio said you can just use the truck and kind of just pop it off, sort of. Outside first. And when you tighten the wheels, when you tighten the nut on the wheel, tighten it all the way, and then what I read online was to tighten it up all the way and then go back like 1/4 turn. 25%.
No, too much.
It's not too much.
It is.
That is not too much. Antonio feels that that's too much, and you should just loosen the nut enough that you can spin the wheels freely. We had some trouble changing the back wheel's sleeves. I'm having a really hard time getting this off. These are like, why? Oh man, I don't know if I need like... But that's mainly because I was using prototype 83mm sleeves, and they were too tight. They were like way too tight. But when we put on the 85mm sleeves, it wasn't a problem at all. But yeah, those 83mm prototype sleeves, they were really tight. They were so tight that the hub motor actually sort of came apart. Like it wasn't something that we can put back together. It just the back cap kind of popped off, and we had to snap it back on. Okay, we're finally on the last one. Finally. Okay. Oh no. Good luck. Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Now I need to line up these holes with these holes.
Okay.
Okay, this part popped out. It happens. It actually happened when I was putting this green one on before, but I was able to fix it. You can fix it. I mean, it's not a permanent damage, but this is still really hard. This green sleeve that I have here, you see there's no labels on it or anything. This is a prototype, so they may have made this one too tight. So that's why I'm having a hard time with this one. If this part comes off, you just pop it back on. Okay, yeah. I tried out the new bushings. I put the blue ones in front and the red ones in the back. So again, the blue ones are 90A and the red ones are 94A. So the 90A should be very similar to the stock bushings. The 94A are a little bit harder. Yeah, so Seismic has different bushings for their trucks. The orange ones are 86A. These are not 86A. These are custom made. The orange ones that are on the label back here, it's different. So there's 86A, the blue ones are 90A, the red ones are 94A, and there are purple ones that are 98A. it just occurred to me that they only sent me one set. So
maybe like harder bushing on the rear and then.
yeah, so I should put these on the back then, because these are harder. If you have trouble getting in this bushing, like if it's not going in, what I did was I just put this T-tool on top and I just kind of pushed it in like that. So now it's in. But after I put them on, I feel like I noticed a difference right away. Like the back was really stiff, for me anyway. I weigh about 70 kilograms and on this day I weighed about 78 kilograms with all the stuff I was carrying. And it was really cold that day, so I was wearing a bit more also. Antonio is changing his battery for his boosted board, second generation dual plus. I just changed the wheels on the wheels and bushings on the Exway. So I'm now using 85mm wheels, and I changed the bushings also. I changed the rear bushings to the red ones. I think it's 94A, and the front I'm using blue ones. I think they're 90A. So the duro of the front are similar to the stock bushings. They should feel about the same, but the back, I feel like the back is harder. This setup is actually a little bit too tight for me, the back, but I'm just gonna use it anyway, or whatever. Oh yeah, and the weather today is 6 degrees Celsius. Okay, my app says 6 degrees Celsius. It feels pretty cold though. Antonio says it's probably more like 3 degrees. I don't know, it's pretty cold. I'm wearing gloves and stuff. Yeah, and my weight today is 78 kilograms. I weigh a little more today because I'm wearing more and carrying more stuff also. And then we're going to do a range test for the Exway. On a typical day, I would get probably around 10, 11, 12 kilometers on the Exway. Today I'm expecting a little bit less because it's colder. So Antonio, he's got the boosted second generation dual plus, and he has 2 extra batteries.
In case, you know?
Just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna use up the batteries and then we're gonna charge up the boards. These bushings are too tight for me. Yeah, these bushings are too tight for me. The back. Yeah, I don't want to change the bushings again. I'll just deal with it. Yeah. Oh my god, it's so fucking cold. My face is freezing, dude. I don't think I can make this turn. The new bushings that I put on are way too hard though. Like for me, they're way too hard. I prefer the default ones, and I would actually like to try the softer ones. I would like to try the 86A bushings, but they were out of stock. So Exway, they sent me the harder ones to try out. But the harder ones, they're too stiff for me. Like I felt like I couldn't really turn the board. I mean, I could, but it didn't turn as well as I wanted it to. For me, it felt really difficult to carve on it. So I prefer the stock bushings. Yeah, I got 94A bushings on the back, and they're too tight. I feel like I can't carve on this. The front is, I don't know, I feel like the front is harder also. Like I already tried to loosen both the front and the back, but they still feel too tight to me. So after this ride, I'm probably gonna switch back to the default bushings, because the default bushings, they felt perfect for me. I mean, for you it might be different depending on if you're lighter or if you're heavier. So if you're heavier, yeah, you'll probably want you might want the harder bushings, but I don't know, you might just need to play around with them.
Never go there with a new board. Okay, let's try the flex off the boosted.
One thing I really wanted to try with the new wheels was to see what the braking performance was like, because with the 83mm prototype wheels, whenever I brake really hard, the back wheels would slide a little bit. It wasn't like a scary slide, it was manageable. You know, as soon as it would start sliding, I'd let off on the brakes a little bit, but I kind of like it that way. I like that I can brake so hard that the back can kind of slide out. But with the 85mm wheels, I didn't experience that. I don't know if it's because it's larger or because the formula is different, but with the 85mm wheels, if I brake hard, the back wheels don't slide. I think most people would probably prefer that. I kind of prefer the 83mm wheels. I'll probably switch back to that, but I'm gonna continue to use the 85mm wheels for a while. Big empty area. So one thing I want to try with these new wheels is to I want to see if braking is any different, because with the previous wheels, with the 83, bleh, God, it's really cold. I can barely talk. With the 83 millimeters prototype wheels, when I brake super hard, the board kind of slides a little bit. So I want to see if it still does that. Oh God, it's so cold. My mouth cannot move.
With a bigger wheel, it should be better because you have less torque.
Yeah, but it's only, I mean, it's only a little bit bigger.
Yeah, but it already makes a difference.
Okay, so I'm switching to mode 4, which is the highest mode, and then I'm gonna go full speed and then brake hard. My battery status is 74% right now. I think it's braking better, like without sliding. I mean, it wasn't sliding. I'm just not sure if I was going fast enough. I only went up to like about 32 kilometers per hour, and then I braked super hard, and it didn't slide. I think on the previous wheels it would slide a little bit, but on these it didn't. But I don't know. I don't know if this is taking longer to brake also. I mean, it's only a little bit bigger. These are 85. The previous wheels were 83. I don't know. We did a range test, and I was expecting the range to be like noticeably lower than expected, because the weather was really cold for one thing, and another thing, I weighed a little bit more than usual, and third was that the wheels were a little bit larger. So everything combined, I thought there was going to be a noticeable drop in the range, but it was okay. I got 13 kilometers. I think we were mostly going at about 25 to 35 kilometers per hour. Like, it wasn't consistent. There weren't a lot of people, but there were still some people in the way, and the path that we went on, there was a little bit of ups and downs and a lot of turns. It's a really fun path. You see it in a lot of my videos. I ride on it all the time. So cold. Okay, so yeah, bushings are too tight for me. Cold. So cold. Okay, my battery's down to, well, it said 25 earlier, now it says 37, and we've gone 7.1 kilometers so far. So I'm having a really hard time moving my mouth because it's so cold. And then, yeah, this time I'm using the Ride app on my phone to measure it because something's wrong with my GPS watch.
I really don't want to do it as a real. I don't care.
Yeah, and then so when I'm out of power, I'll update you again. God, it's so cold. I'm not gonna film anymore. It's too cold. I'm gonna continue filming after we're out of power and charging somewhere.
Making a motor behind the board. Okay, now the booster turn. That was cheating.
I'm at 6% power now.
And I have, with the second battery, 1.5. One in a blinking dot.
Weird. My top speed right now, I can't talk. My top speed right now is 14 kilometers per hour. 16. Oh, it's downhill now. So it's about 14 kilometers per hour. I can't move my mouth. Everything I'm saying is like, I can't even understand what I'm saying. It's too fucking cold. Okay, I guess that's it. Well, the remote says 6%, but it won't let me move. It still says 6%. It still says 6%, but wow.
Yeah.
This is the second battery on the Boosted. Yeah. I didn't ride until 0%, but I rode until it won't let me move.
I'll pull you.
I can't even understand what I'm saying. Like, I can't. 13.1 kilometers.
What? With 2 batteries? That's why. Maybe I'm just shuddering, you know. Because going there, I was like kind of smooth, and going back, because I see you're so slow. That's why I'm very happy about it. That's why I always full acceleration, full brake. So Maybe because of that, I don't know.
I don't know what he's talking about.
But because,
but
like,
anyway,
if you
13.1 kilometers. Average speed, according to the app, was 19.6 kilometers per hour. So we weren't going very fast.
You are not going very fast.
I was not going very. Yeah, especially towards the end, it wouldn't let me go very fast. Like after, when it was down to like around 15% power, it slowed down by a lot. So that's probably about the average down a lot. But I think we were mostly going at like 25, 30 anyway. It wasn't super fast. So Antonio is now changing to his third battery.
Here.
How much do you weigh?
About 85.
85
with
kilograms.
Everything.
With everything, he weighs about 85.
Also like this, 1
including
kilo,
the
2
batteries.
kilo bag.
So still 85 or like 90?
No, with the bag, 85 around.
85.
Normally 80.
Weird, you're getting bad range on that. Strange.
I don't have the best aerodynamics, I can say that.
So it seems like you had about 7 kilometers per battery.
Yeah, the first battery was like 7 or 8, but the second one, because I was shattering around full acceleration, it was maybe 3 or 4 kilometers, maximum 5 I think. The Boosted is nice. I have the Boosted because of the flexi deck, and if you like put the extended range battery on, also with a how do you call this, spacer, the thing that put it higher, then
riser.
Yeah, a riser, then it also hits and it's much heavier. That's not why I get a Boosted. Maybe I will get a Wogo there, but not a Boosted.
Interesting.
After the range test, we went to go eat, and at the same time we charged our boards. I had the quick charger with me and I wanted to time it again. I wrote the board down to 6% power. That was when the board stopped letting me go forward anymore. I could still brake, but I couldn't accelerate. This time it took longer than before, and I'm not sure why. Like normally it doesn't take this long. I don't really know what the issue was.
Okay, so I'm charging the Exway. The Boosted is being charged also, but this video is about the Exway. So it's been charging for less than 2 minutes, and according to this remote, it's already up to 30%. I wouldn't trust that too much, but anyway, we'll see how long it takes to get to 100%. Okay, so we're at close to 10 minutes, and the Exway has charged to 58% according to this remote. And the Boosted has charged to 37%.
I don't know if you can hear that music. I'm pretty sure you can hear that music. But we're in a restaurant, okay? So it just stopped. Dang, I was gonna headbang to it. I was gonna say that we're gonna be eating and headbanging to the music, but they just, I don't know, they saw me recording or something.
Noodles. This is lamb, right?
Yeah.
And you're having
the same. Lamb with a bone soup. You call just a soup like bone put in.
Okay. Anyway, let's see. 66%, and the timer is now at 21 minutes. 21 minutes and 30 seconds, and it's now at 69%. What's the Boosted at? Connecting.
Could you write in the comments below? Every time I want to connect my Boosted, it always like press the pause to see it, press the power button for 5 times.
Every time, dude. I've done this so many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and then if I tap connect, then it will eventually connect. Please write in the comments why. It says it refused. Wait a minute, it's still blue. Wait a minute. Not me.
So, does this happen to anyone else? Comment.
I don't think it should. Like again, connecting. It's not because of my phone. I tried also other phones, iPad, tablets, but it never happened with my Boosted V1. It only happens.
So your Boosted V2 has a problem then?
Yeah, but
seems that way.
I searched it on the internet. Seems nobody has a problem.
So it's just your board then? You have a bad board.
Okay.
So if Antonio tries to sell you his Boosted board Generation 2,
you don't know my
get it.
number. Okay, let's try. Come on. Okay, 5 times again. Connect. Come on. Yeah.
Okay.
Finally.
Okay, 56%, 23 minutes.
And what do you have? Exway?
It's at like 70 something.
57.
Okay, Boosted is at 57.
58.
Exway is at 72. And it's been 23 minutes, almost 24. Yeah, this music. We're at a restaurant. Okay, anyway.
Oh, okay.
We're at 45 minutes now. It has charged to 96%. Oh, it's taking a little longer today. Strange.
5 times tapping.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What? Again, 5 times maybe? Oh no, wait. Connect. Oh, okay, 5 times again.
But it's still blue.
Yeah, I don't know. Try it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay. 88.
Okay, Boosted has charged to 88%. Exway to 96%.
Maybe
It's not a
Boosted-
competition though.
Yeah, maybe
We're not
Boosted
competing.
could catch up.
Okay, Boosted at 93.
Again.
Exway remote is showing 100, and it's been 59 minutes. But actually, the board is still charging. As you can see, this light is still red. So it's still charging. This is normal. Normally, when it goes to 100, it's still charging for quite a bit. But I don't know. I guess maybe 100 actually means like 99 or something, and then the last percent or the last couple percent just takes a really long time to charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to say, the Boosted does not charge really fast because I have more batteries that are empty, so I need to charge them too. So, yeah. Exway charges faster.
It's a little bit under 1 hour, and the Boosted
Exactly 1 hour.
The Boosted has finished charging. The Exway, even though the remote says 100%, is actually still charging. But we're done eating, so we're gonna go now. I don't want to wait. I need to do it again. But as you can see in the clips, the first 50% or so, it charges really fast, and then the speed drops towards the end, and that's to protect the battery. I think what Exway claims is, what I remember was that it charges from 0 to 90% in 30 minutes, and from 90% to 100% in another 15 minutes, so 45 minutes total. This time it took more than 45 minutes. Not sure why. Actually, I think the numbers have been updated. Let me check the website. The website is exwayusa.com. The website says that you can fully charge your board in 35 minutes. That took a lot longer than 35 minutes. But I don't know, maybe it depends on the temperature, maybe it depends on other stuff, I really don't know, but it's still way faster than the normal charger. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna continue using the 85mm wheels, but I'm gonna change the bushings back to the default bushings because for me personally, I like the default bushings a lot more, so I'm gonna go back to that. And if I have anything new to report about the 85mm wheels, I guess I'll do another video. Feel free to ask any questions. If you like the video, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. Subscribe, like, share, whatever. Whatever.